welcome to the Savannah room. We are still waiting for many updates to happen. The cats are still waiting for their trees, and there's going to be an air purifying system and this wonderful thing called catastrophic wall unit, which is a gym for the cats. And thank you to the catastrophic people. They donated and gave us big discounts on the wall units. And the cats are just really happy. It's enriched their life in this room. The room will be completed soon, and the cats are so happy. You can see that the new items that have come in have given them a lot of enrichment already. And also, we still want to thank the Canning Foundation for helping us with the wonderful grant. They were the first people to donate to this wonderful project of the 20 rooms that we're going to be renovating. So they made a big donation for the training room, and we'd like to thank them again from the bottom of our hearts. We're going to be almost finished with this room, and we'll keep you updated. And we'll be moving on to the coral room to start setting up the next cat room. But before I go out of this room, these cats, Maggie, Precious, Meow Meow, Eva, Tuna, who's hiding, and Garfield, all need wonderful adopters to come in and adopt them. And also how you can donate to this project is looking on our website and seeing what in-kind gifts we need for the rooms. Naming of the rooms is still open. We really need your help on that. And one-time donors and monthly donors would be so appreciated, because it does cost $30,000 to make Famous Fido happen each month. And the intervention program also needs funding for the cats and the dogs who are calling from the community. Check out our website, famousfidorescue.org. Hey everyone, while we're here, I just want to tell you about a few stories at Famous Fido. We have a cat named Nita, who we acquired from a woman that was in a nursing home that was in her 90s. And one of the caretakers from the nursing home brought her here in a steel trap. She's a senior cat that's about 12 years old. The woman had her since she was a baby, and now she's surrendered to a rescue. She just went in to have health care, her vet check again, and she had an infection. You know, cats that are surrendered don't do well sometimes, especially seniors that have been in a home their entire life. So we're working on getting her a home with another senior that loves seniors, that could take care of her for the last part of her life, and hopefully she'll be happy and thrive. So we're definitely looking for a home for Nita. If you want to go to our website at famousfidorescue.org and check her out. Another wonderful cat that's at Famous Fido is Bello. He's a very special cat. When he came here, he was from an abusive situation. His jaw looked like his jaw was broken, and he still has one little tooth that sticks out. We couldn't touch him for the longest time. He would stay in his kennel. He was very hissy and scared, so we decided to leave his kennel open, and he just started coming out. It took a while for him to get to know us, and now he's unbelievable. He's friendly. He's interacting with all of the other cats. Without this room, there would be no enrichment for him. It's like a living space, so he's not trapped in a cage where he's just isolated. He's a wonderful cat, and we're also going to need a very special person to adopt Bello and give him his life and make sure he's kept till his end of life. I would say he's probably about 5 or 6 years old. He looks like he's part Russian blue, and he is an amazing boy with a very unique personality. He has to trust before he lets you come into his world. Come and visit Bello. Give us a call if you're interested and you're the special person in his life that he needs. And also, again, check him out at the website at famousfidorescue.org. I want to tell you about an amazing family that came here. Well, it first started with Doris. She was found in a parking lot, probably a friendly cat that was left out as a stray. And little did we know that she was pregnant, and she was to her end times of the pregnancy, so we did not take her in for spay yet. We let her have the kittens, and she is getting spayed. But she has 4 amazing kittens. 2 of them got homes on Friday. The little black and white one, which is Chipper, and Pops, which has got the detail stripes on his head. And 2 more will go together, Ginger and Billy. Change that around. Billy and Chipper were adopted, and Ginger and Pops are going to be hopefully getting a home soon. Then, to our amazement, someone brought in a little small kitten that must have been 3 weeks old that Doris took a liking to and let her nurse. She's probably now about 6 weeks old, and she's joined the Doris's pack and acts like the other siblings. She's jumping around and hanging on Doris's neck. Doris is ready to say, "Kids, go find a home." But everybody's doing well. But we're really, really interested in people adopting the 2 other babies together, and Doris and little Abby, we would like to go together. When the room gets cleared and cleaned, we have 2 amazing seniors that are going to go in that room. Shadow, someone had these cats their entire life. She has medical issues, and Shadow is 19 years old and Mogwai is 15 years old, and they will set up quarters in Doris and Baby's room after they're adopted. So please come and adopt. Check them out on the website at famousfidorescue.org. It would be impossible to do these things without your donations and supporting our efforts here. We do amazing things, so please get involved.
Hi everybody, this is Jack. This is one of my dogs. He was an owner surrender, and the reason he was surrendered was because people moved. At Famous Fido we do a lot of interventions, and we try to keep animals in their original homes so they don't have to be separated. Abandonment is a real hard thing for animals. When people move sometimes, they don't find out if the new landlord allows dogs and cats, and they're already moved in and then they want to surrender their animals. The intervention program is something that we've developed, again, so animals don't go into shelters. It's a horrible thing for animals to go into shelters. Sometimes they sit for years. Many animals get behavioral issues going on at the shelter. Some of them are seniors, and people don't want seniors sometimes. So it's very important that there's a place like Famous Fido that does interventions. Beyond them even coming here, we help people with medical needs, housing needs, and try to get them to keep their animals. We are trying to raise about $50,000 for our intervention program. This weekend I've handled 3 interventions. One was a cat named George that had a huge abscess in his leg, plus he had an upper respiratory. So he's in the person's home that was, he was a stray in front of somebody's house. Right now he's safe in that house, and they have divided him off from their other cat. But without that intervention program, that gentleman did not have the money to take an emergency cat somewhere. And without us having a fund build up for intervention animals, they have to either come here, go to a shelter, or maybe not even be able to be taken care of. So as we said before, we're trying to raise funds for the intervention program, which is around $50,000, and we're also trying to raise more money for our animals at Famous Fido and do our renovation program. So you can donate at famousfidorescue.org and learn about everything that we do and find out the ways you can help. Thanks again. Well, I was just telling you about George and the intervention program that we worked on this weekend, and George did have feline leukemia. Feline leukemia is very serious to shelter animals and adoption. They don't live the lives that regular cats do, and feline leukemia affects about 60,000 cats in animal shelters. And how this happens sometimes is when cats are left out on the street, they do get feline leukemia, and many people let out friendly cats that then catch feline leukemia. We have 2 cats here. Well, Spirit actually got a feline leukemia shot. He doesn't have feline leukemia, but he has been living with a cat named Hank who does have feline leukemia, and they are very bonded together. So they live in a beautiful room that's going to be renovated, and hopefully Spirit and Hank will get a home soon. But special adopters do have to adopt these type of cats who understand that when they get sick, they have to be attended to immediately, and they need to be cared for in the last times of their life. But they act like regular cats. They're just, they're playful. they adjust to their living spaces. They want attention and affection. And it's very sad to see that it's like a taboo that people don't want to adopt them. And many of them, when they go into shelters, get euthanized immediately and they don't even get the chance for adoption. So it's very sad, another sad thing involving rescue animals that needs to be addressed. And people have to have the understanding that they have to take care of their animals, not let them out in the street, and not just give them to a shelter and hopefully adopt.
We're now in the indoor adoption center at Famous Fido's, and let me talk to you about Reese. Reese is a very special dog. He came here about a few days ago, actually. He's a Pekingese mix, we think, maybe with King Charles. His family had him for about 7 years, and then they decided that they no longer could care. The daughter decided that she could no longer care for Reese, and now he is at a rescue. He's kind of freaked out, wondering what happened, because he was in his living space, he was bonded, and now he has to figure out why he's at Famous Fido. He's coming along really nicely. He's been playing with everybody. He's very friendly. He's very adoptable. So check him out on the website at famousfidorescue.org and learn about our other animals. It's all up there, who you can sponsor and who you can adopt at famousfidorescue.org. Everybody, we're in the upcoming coral room, and Simba's beating me up here. We're working on this room next. This is going to be like an aquatic room for the cats. They are going to, this is our first cube of their underwater cube space, which they'll be playing and crawling around with. It's the same thing. They're going to have new living space with the catastrophic gym and the dew watering system and their air purifier and great toys and caves and coves and tons of things to play with. And it's also to give them enrichment, so they're happier, and also to get people to see how wonderful these cats are and hopefully adopt them, and go to our website and see all of them at famousfidorescue.org. Simba is an especially unique cat because he was so shy when he came here. He was not even touchable. But now, see, this is the difference of being in a room, in a living space, versus just a cage. So they can bring their true inner cat or dog out and learn to get along with people and adjust and play, and hopefully not be bad cats, be good cats. So come and join us. There's going to be something new on the website of all the pieces that we need for all the rooms, so if anybody would like to donate specific things, you can read about them on our website this week. So get involved, guys. We really need your help, and this is a very special thing that we're doing because it shows that cats and dogs, millions of cats and dogs, go to shelters each year, and they sit in cages. Some of them don't get out, and we need to think differently about adopting them and giving them the lives that they deserve. It's hard for them when they're abandoned to get adjusted to new living spaces and new homes. So it's our job to make that happen here at Famous Fido's and teach people and educate them about adoption, that you should not just adopt to anyone, you should adopt and the fit should be right. And also to give each individual cat the special life they deserve. Thank you so much. Okay, just wrapping things up. Thank you for all the people who are supporting Famous Fido on an ongoing basis. We've been at this space for going on over 6 years now, and without your support this would never have happened. We could have never saved all the animals, cats and dogs, that we've saved in pursuing the intervention program. Right now, if you want to get involved with the project of the renovation of the 20 spaces, go to our website at famousfidorescue.org. Learn about sponsoring, adopting, one-time donation, monthly donation, also how you can name rooms, and get involved with the individual pieces that we need for each one of the rooms, which will be listed this week at Famous Fido. Without your help, this would not be possible. Thank you for everybody that donates in-kind gifts for these wonderful animals every day. It breaks my heart, and I'm serious. Thank you. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and see you on Wednesday.
Oh, 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 oh. the right place for you. This is the right place for me. This is the right place for dreams. This is the right place to be.